Hello, guys. Today we are going to discuss a novel called The Gift of Rain by Tan Twan Eng, which was long listed for the Man Booker Prize 2007. Okay, well, first of all, I would like to comment on the Booker Prize, the Man Booker Prize. I personally believe that the Man Booker Prize is nonsense. Reason being, some or most of the books which have won the Booker Prize are very badly written and and do not even deserve to get published. I have read books which have been won the Booker Prize. I have read books which have been shortlisted for the Booker Prize. I have read books which have been longlisted for the Booker Prize. And trust me, some of the books which have been longlisted for the Booker Prize are 10 times better than the books which have won the Booker Prize. So, this novel was long listed for the Man Booker Prize in 2007, guys. Anyways, this book is called The Gift of Rain by author Tan Twan Eng, okay? And I believe that is the author's first novel. And the author, I believe, is probably from China or some other country, I believe. This book is one fat book. It's over 500 pages long, and I love to read fat books because they last longer and they're more interesting. Anyways, coming back to the topic, I read this 500 pager in only 2 days, which is a pretty good and fast speed, guys. Anyways, coming back to the topic. This book is based in a place called Penang in the year 1939, which was a long time ago, guys. Uh, anyways, it's basically about a boy called Philip Houghton. Okay, the boy is only 16 years old and he is living on the island in a place called Penang. Okay, he is half British and half Chinese, but he does not feel British, nor does he feel Chinese. He feels in the middle. He feels isolated and he feels as if he's in the middle of both of them. He does not know what to do or what to do or what to say, guys. Anyways, so he's a loner as a child and he's very upset and depressed and he does not know what to do. Okay? But then what happens is that he makes friends with a Japanese diplomat called Hayato Endo, okay, who is a Japanese diplomat who came from Japan, and they form a relationship and become friends. In the beginning of this book, this guy, Philip Houghton, meets a person who tells him that he has the gift of rain and the fact that about the gift of rain. Okay, guys. Apart from that, uh, the novel basis is based around the relationship between Philip Houghton and the Japanese diplomat called Hayato Endo. Okay, Philip Houghton shows his new friend Hayato Endo around the island of Penang in back in the 1939, which is a long time ago, guys. So I really love this fat book like anything. It was really interesting, fat, and well written, and was worth reading 500 pages. Each and every word and page of it was worth reading, and it was a very well written book and a novel. And I must recommend you guys to read this book as well, as it was is the author's first novel, and it was a brilliant novel and a brilliant first novel, brilliant first try, and it was really good. I loved this book. I loved each and every page of it. As I told you before, it was 500 pages long, and it took me 2 days to read it. Okay, what happens in the end is very devastating and tragic and terrible. What happens in the end is that the Japanese invade Malaysia, or something like that, and there's destruction and chaos everywhere. And the relationship between Philip Houghton and the Japanese diplomat called Hyoto Endo is on the thread, and they have a misunderstanding. And I believe that what happens in the end of the book, guys. So that's what happens in the book, and I really love this book, and I read it very quickly, and that's all there is to talk about this great fat novel, guys. Anyways, I hope you also like this novel, and do let me know what you think about this novel in the comments below. Bye, guys.